Hey Cavaliers, and welcome to the 7th edition of Cav Media. This past Tuesday, French chef Romain Montour came to our state-of-the-art demonstration theater as a part of our Visiting Chef series.
I started cooking when I was 15 years old because my grandpa was a butcher and part of my family, they are winemaker. So it was kind of natural to go into the cooking world. And I went to culinary school the first time I was 16 years old. And I did until I was 22, and then after I started working. Well, when I did the internship 10 years ago, I really enjoyed the American culture for a long time, and when I moved here, it was like meant to be here. And yeah, thanks to the internship, I made some connection here, and I came back and I found the cafe Westport Cafe was for sale, so I bought it.
The food was fantastic, and we can't wait to see what else comes out of that series. We also got to see Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas discuss the authentic representation and diversity of leadership in our community.
Mayor Quentin Lucas visited Johnson County Community College recently and gave a fantastic speech. We at Cav Media picked out our favorite moments, such as Mayor Lucas giving his high praise to JCCC.
You have done an exceptional job of leading in a good number of ways. Leading in workforce opportunities, leading in equity, right? Having opportunities like this, arts, culture. And I encourage you to know that your impact is beyond just what you may see here each and every day. You have this impact, this opportunity to impact somebody anywhere in the region. And to me, that is the coolest thing.
He also talked in depth about his greatest accomplishments.
I actually think that our Affordable Housing Trust Fund will end up being the greatest accomplishment we have. Giving people stability and a place to live is going to be able to change lives. It's going to stabilize student performance in our schools. I think that's a huge difference maker. Kansas City, for the first time in its 150 plus year history, close to 173 years, has an Affordable Housing Trust Fund. $75 million dedicated to building accessible and affordable housing, giving more units of housing to people. As somebody who experienced homelessness growing up, that to me is a big deal and is a difference maker.
He also spoke about what makes a great leader.
A real leader is not the person who sees where the crowd is going and then just kind of runs ahead of them and says, yeah, you know. A real leader is the one who actually sees where the crowd is running and turns them a direction that's the right one. And so you will catch a lot of leaders who try to emulate what they think, and you're seeing that a lot right now in American politics. This kind of populism type moment where they see what they think their base is saying. And so they just go to that extreme. I think true leaders are the ones that say to the public transportation question before the gentleman's gone, but to say, yes, we all live in Kansas City. We are used to a car-based region. We get it. But it's going to be worthwhile for us to actually spend real money on this thing that's in some way different and can enhance how we live and how we travel. And I know you just want me to fix the potholes. I promise we'll do that too. But maybe there's a balance. And so I think great leaders are really the ones that see the true challenges in society, in their business, in their school, and actually say, this is how we get to it, rather than just trying to be the ones who are out front of where they think the base of the body politic is.
In addition, Mayor Lucas spoke about the aftermath of him giving his phone number out to the public.
First things first, as Ephraim said, I know I'm the mayor just of Kansas City, Missouri, but I feel like I got to represent everywhere. And actually, I'll give an example from the pandemic. Y'all may remember that we had all these different orders and rules and all that sort of stuff. And I got mad one day. Never let yourselves get too mad. So somebody was just, jawing at me about the solutions for the world. So in the middle of a press conference, I said, well, here is my cell phone number. If any of y'all have an issue, you can text or call me directly and just tell me what your issue is. And by the way, people have said that was a great idea. It wasn't. Because for about a week and a half, some people kind of crazy and they sent some extreme things. Other people were like, Mayor Q, I hear you're pro-marijuana, want to hang out? I'm like, no, we're not like that. And I ain't pro it in that way. So, we're not making friends. But nonetheless, as that was all happening, I would often, as we would lay out a new order, get messages from people all around the region. And so they'd be like, hey, Mayor Q, I'm in Lenexa. Can you tell me if our local Costco is still open? And I'm like, well, I don't know anything about your Costco in Lenexa. And then I try to explain it. But then at the end, I was actually just like, yeah, yours is actually still open, because I actually knew their rules. So I was giving advice to everybody. Somebody from Maryville, Missouri would be like, tell me about my price chopper. I'm like, no, you're all good, okay? And there's a sale right now or something.
For Cav Media, this is Charlie Yortzl.
Welcome back. Today we have with us Maria Palazuelos to talk to us about the Student Senate and the work week that just happened.
Hi, I'm Ileana, and I'm with Cav Media. Today we've got Maria Palazuelos, the Student Senate Vice President, here to talk about Service Week. So, tell me, how was it?
It was really good. We started actually last Saturday, so we started on Saturday and then went Monday through Friday of this week. And we did, I think, a wide variety of different events. Saturday we were here on campus helping out at an event honoring World Down Syndrome Day. So that was a lot of fun. And then Monday and Friday of this week, we read to kids at the Hirsteiner Child Development Center on campus in the morning and the afternoon. Tuesday, we went over to the Ernie Miller Nature Center. We helped out the Parks and Rec Department doing a garden cleanup. So we ripped out a bunch of plants, dead plants, and kind of got some space ready for them to plant some, I think, bushes and flowers next month. Wednesday, we were back on campus. We went over to Clear Connect and we helped in their classes. We sat in and participated in discussions. We participated in activities and kind of just, helped out in their classes, which was really cool. And then yesterday on Thursday, we went over to the Developmental Supports Department, Johnson County's, and we helped make crayons in the morning and drums in the afternoon. So it was a lot of fun.
That sounds like so much fun. The crayon making sounds like the best one.
It was interesting. It was new. We took little molds and we put a bunch of different colors of crayons in it, and then they put it into this big oven, took it out of the oven, froze them, and then it would be these cool shaped multicolored crayons and things like that. The people we helped out seemed like they were having a lot of fun. I think they really liked seeing us and having us there to help out. So it was a lot of fun, but I think it was also a lot of good that we did.
Awesome. What was your favorite part of the whole experience?
Genuinely, I did enjoy all of the events that we participated in. I would think yesterday the crayon making and drum making, just because it's something I don't really do very often, I think that was a lot of fun. The drums later in the afternoon, it was for their music club. So we made them out of like plastic containers and then they decorated them. They had a music session after. So I think that was a lot of fun, but I think overall, I just really liked seeing everyone on Senate come together and then people outside of Senate too, kind of joining together for a really good cause and helping out around the community. So I think that was really special.
Right on. And then going along with that, why do you think that students should volunteer?
Yeah, I think in our community, I think we're really blessed and privileged to be here. I think having an opportunity to be able to continue our education and study here, I think that's amazing, and I'm really blessed to have that. So I think giving back to that community that's given me so much is really important, especially since I'm able to do that, and it's something that I'm fortunate enough to be able to take time to do. I think it's really important because a lot of these places do need our help, and it's a lot of places that I didn't really know were there until I started looking into it and seeing what opportunities were available to us. So I think that if we're able to and have the time to, I think giving back and creating a positive impact in our own community is extremely important.
Awesome. I definitely think that volunteering is a very humbling experience that I think everybody should have. So definitely. And then are there any more service volunteer opportunities coming up?
So since we're just wrapping up on this one, it was a lot of time and effort, so not quite yet, but after this week I do think I want to try and do something, maybe not as big, but definitely before the semester ends. So if we do get the ball rolling on that, we would be advertising it on our Instagram. It's at JCCC Student Senate. So anything new that we come out with or are planning, we would definitely have on there.
Awesome. I definitely will try and be there next time. So thanks so much for coming and talking with me and everything. It was very interesting. And now we turn back to Jay for more information.
Thank you all for joining us. This has been the 7th edition of Cav Media. Y'all have a great day and enjoy that Kansas weather.